Hey guys, it's Danny. Now Super Bowl is right around the corner. So today I'm sharing 3 super simple, assembly-only snacks for your clean and delicious Super Bowl Sunday. First, I'm making my veggie and hummus snack cups. Then, I'm making my buffalo chicken salad endive bites. And finally, I'll be making my dairy-free vegan queso dip. These veggie and hummus snack cups are so easy to make and they are adorable. So first thing I do is wash all my produce and then cut it into strips. Today I've got carrots, celery, green beans, cucumbers, and yellow and orange bell peppers. Then I take a 1/4 cup of hummus and scoop it into the bottom of 6 small cups. Now you could also do this with mason jars if you had them. Then I'm just gonna take my veggies and pop them into the hummus, alternating the colors. Be sure that you buy a good variety of colors because this way you're guaranteed to have a very bright and beautiful veggie and hummus cup. Look at that, it looks like a little flower pot. Now, you can't do Super Bowl without having at least one buffalo-inspired snack, but I wanted to keep mine nice and light and fresh. So here's how you make my buffalo chicken salad endive bites. Combine 1 cup of pre-cooked organic chicken. A rotisserie chicken is perfect for this. A 1/4 cup of diced celery, a 1/4 cup of diced carrots, 2 scallions chopped nice and fine. Then I've got 2 tablespoons of blue cheese and 1 tablespoon of your favorite hot wing sauce. Give it a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, and then just stir everything together. Then you're just gonna grab a couple tablespoons of the salad and scoop it into an endive leaf. Now remember, this is what endive looks like when you buy it from the grocery store. Then all I did was bring it home, give it a rinse, trim off the end, and gently pull the leaves away from the body, and you end up with these perfect little endive cups. And they're great because they're much more low carb than say if you were using a cracker or a tortilla chip, and it's a really fun way to eat finger food at a party. And last but not least, I have a vegan queso dip. Now I got a lot of requests for a queso dip for Super Bowl Sunday, but the truth is there's not a lot of places you can go with queso dip. It's cheese and salsa pretty much. So here's what I would suggest if you want to do a classic queso dip is get yourself a really high quality hunk of cheddar cheese with a beautiful organic salsa, melt down your cheese, mix in your salsa, enjoy that beauty in moderation. I mean, how many times a year are we really having queso dip? But I also wanted to share this really fun, eclectic version of queso dip, which is also perfect for anybody who is vegan because it's dairy-free. Now here's what I do. Into my food processor, I'm gonna combine, side note, you could also do this in a high-speed blender, 1 cup of raw cashews that I soaked in cold filtered water for 4 hours. Now make sure that you get raw cashews and not roasted because the roasted have a much stronger flavor, and what works about the raw cashews is that they're nice and mild. I have 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1½ tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, a 1/2 cup of water, and then 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Now, nutritional yeast is basically a seasoning that is dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan, etc., but it has a really cheesy flavor. So this is what's gonna create the cheesiness in our vegan queso dip. Pop the lid on, and then just let that blend up until you have a nice, thick, creamy consistency. And just a little side note here, if you have the option, you might want to do this in a high-speed blender because that's how I've done it in the past, and today I opted for the food processor, and I will say before it got rich and creamy, some of the water was leaking out of the sides. Still totally doable, but if you want to keep it a little bit neater, go with the blender. Okay, so you can see that I have a nice, rich, creamy texture here, so it's ready to transfer into a bowl. And then I'm gonna add in 12 ounces of a nice spicy salsa. And then just mix that all together. Now, if you wanted to serve this heated up, You could heat it very gently in a pot on the stove. You could heat it at a low heat in the microwave or even in your crock pot. But I usually just put it out room temperature. Then you want to take this and put it into your favorite serving dish and top it with a little bit of fresh chopped onion and cilantro that gives it color and crunch. And then you can serve this with some more raw veggies or with your favorite tortilla chips. So there you have it, guys. 3 assembly-only snacks to keep your Super Bowl Sunday clean and delicious. And if you guys want to print these recipes, head on over to cleananddelicious.com and make sure you follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Pinterest, because I'm going to be sharing recipes like this all week long. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Danny Spees, and I will see you next time with some more clean and deliciousness. Cheers. Time for the party food. Utterly amazing how cashews can taste like queso. Fascinates me. First, I'm gonna make my Veggie and Hummus snack cups. Then, we're gonna make, what's up?